All right, you see where I'm at, you see where I'm at, you see where I'm at, you see where I'm at. There's my little car. So I'm getting my stuff out so I can paint at the park. So I just went to Dollar Tree here in Texas. I'm at my favorite park in Texas, Trinity River Park, at my same usual table. Somebody's parked over there, but they got their dogs and they on the other side. So I'm so happy that I got my table and everything's green, so it's shaded. The last time me and my niece were out here, of course, all the leaves were off the trees, and because it was winter, fall had come and snatched all the green life, and now it's all green and pretty. Okay, so and this is Denise Diane, and this is my mess of a, I got my Monica. I'm telling y'all, if you're bookish and you like reading books and covering your books, the big old lonesome dove was at a library sale, so I'm not even caring about if it gets messed up because the read is still good. But anyway, I still got my Monica reads. I think this was the first one I bought from her. But anyway, I got this one. I put this in the dishwasher, and it's got kind of paint stuck all in it and something else because usually it comes out. But anyway, I got my brushes in here. We're just going in today. I got my Dollar Tree boxes. I'm out of boxes. I'm painting on my last one. I got like a couple more bugs to paint on it. And then, that is so cool. That's so cool. Hold on. Catch that. That is so dope. And there's another guy. That's so dope. Don't fall. Anyway, I'm going to be painting my boxes, and since I'm outside, hopefully it will dry fast. And I got another battery in here, but I'm a lonesome dove. I did read some of it today, but I was falling asleep at home. And why I bring my tea in a sleepy time tea? That's all the tea I got left. So I was like, wow, I get so tired of reading Lonesome Dove. I went and read on my porch, and then I read a little bit in the living room because I was like, I'm gonna fall asleep outside and I'm gonna wake up and there's gonna be mosquitoes or something. But I got cinnamon on my porch, and I haven't had any problems with mosquitoes, so it really does work. If y'all want to try out, just sprinkling cinnamon around your perimeter on your porches or yards or whatever, that wherever you have an issue with mosquitoes. I think I saw a couple of mosquitoes last year, first spring that we were there. This is the second spring that we're there, so we're almost there a year. Actually, we've been there a year. We have. That's why it's the second spring, Denise. Duh. Because we moved in February, March. We've been in our place for a year because we did sign another lease. Duh. Okay, so I'm very happy about that. But anyway, I got my sleepy time tea. I got a granola bar, so I'm good on the food stuffs. I don't really want to leave until the sun starts going down. So I need to bring some cinnamon out here because I swear, I think I'm just being paranoid, but I swore I just got bit by an ant. Okay, did I just get bit by an ant? Is it already in my shoe? Whatever. So let me put y'all here on one of these paints. I only got 2 gallons. Let's see here, 1, 2, 3 gallons of paint that's in my car, and I am don't care what color they are because I'm gonna make it do what it do. Got my scissors. I got some brushes because again, I'm not painting the designs. I said again, like I told you, I told myself, but I'm not painting the designs out here so much unless they dry. I did bring one of my good brushes that I like to do big shapes on, so I got some good shaped brushes. Anyway, gonna open up the boxes, paint them. This is the True granola that I have, and what else I got? Oh, I got some lip gloss. Lips is dry. I don't know how much time I got on my camera, but I'm getting ready to move my cute bag. There's my keys. I don't want my Monica Reed stuff to get paint on it. I don't want my cute tote bag to get painted on it. So I'm going to sit that there. My Larry McMurtry on top of it. I got my headphones Gonna finish Demon Copperhead. I am, let's see how far along I am in Demon Copperhead by Barbara Kingsolver. Oh my God. Oof. I hate the flash of the news. How y'all doing, by the way? How y'all doing? For real, so really, how y'all doing? It's a beautiful freaking day, so I told myself I'm doing awesome. I am blessed. Oh my God, am I still losing weight? No. Need to hop back on that. So let's see how much Demon Copperhead I've got left. I think the last time I checked it was like 60-something%, maybe 63. So let me see if I listened since then. 68%. You see it? If not, there you go. Hopefully. Anyway, 14 minutes and 15 seconds that I've 14 hours and 15 minutes and 16 seconds that I listened to. And I've got 6 hours, 48 minutes and 1 second left. So I'm going to put, that's why I got my headphones on. Here's the airplane. It's a jet. It's pretty. That's how low it is. I can see the window seating. Okay. Where are you landing at? Oh, the Air Force base where I used to walk. Yep, they had them straight forward, but good God, they nosediving. Know about that. Yeah, that's where they're headed. I haven't lived here so long I can tell where they're gonna be at. Anyway, I love it. You know I do. Oh, it's a pretty day. And they have the fence. I know you just saw it, but that fence is usually not there. The only reason it's there is because they're getting ready for Mayfest, which is another art festival. We are art festival weekends. As you know, yesterday was Sunday, and I went to Main Street Arts Festival, and I stayed a hot 15-20 minutes. I only listened to like 5 minutes of that band warming up, and then they started their first song, and this guy started laughing, but he was smelling really bad, and he happened to stand next to me. Let me get to cutting. So these are my boxes. I know you've seen boxes. Yeah, there's another one. Yeah, there's military stuff. But anyway, this is right over there by where we used to live, Bridgemar area, by the mall. That's pretty much vacant. Although there's some stores in there still. Okay, so I'll just open on the flat. I'll put my Sleepy Time tea on it because the wind is blowing just a little bit. Just a little bit. Put my brushes over here. The reason why I got this Five Guys is dirty. DJ had it in the car because he went to Five Guys. What is that? Something from the car. Something was in there. I got my tap water to rinse my brushes out. And basically, that's what I bought the jar for. So, I guess I'll rinse them out in there and soak them in another one. How about that? Smart. Smart. I've been doing this for a minute. Okay, there's like a whole lane of flight going to. Oh, okay, Boeing is also over there where they make the planes. Boeing is over there. There's a jail over there. There's an Air Force base over there. Yep, and that's a pretty one. It's red and white. And it's a beautiful, it's like the first one was all white. This one's red and white. The middle one was white, I think. And then around 4:30, the train is going to go by, so. All sorts of transportation, right? Anyway, let me cut these boxes. This is a little one. Now, this is going to look cute. They're all going to look cute, but yeah, this is pretty long. It's just that, look how small it is when you close it. That's pretty much the gist of it. So when I paint on it, I'll be painting on the already blank side and close them. That's the design. However, if I don't close them all the way, whatever. I ain't gonna tell you every little dang thing. You're just gonna have to see it because I know you're not believing right now. They're like, the show ain't until July, and she's sitting up there painting on cardboard. We don't see it. It's gonna look really raggedy and childlike. Well, it's gonna look childlike, but this deck sure ain't gonna look raggedy. I'm trying to tell you, I know what I'm doing. It's all up here, but I know what I'm doing. So anyway, all right. So Saturday, today's Monday. Saturday is the day that I'm going back to Kansas City and Topeka. And only about 4, 5, 6 of them out here. And since it's nice wind is going, I think they're going to obviously dry very quick. So I'm going to make sure that I got a whole box that Dollar Tree gave me. I asked the manager, she just happened to be up front. And yeah, so when I asked her, she goes, yeah, just ask the floor people and they'll give you boxes. And so I went, the girl had them flattened so perfect and neat. That's why these are looking so good. She didn't crush them or anything, although in the middle of the night is where I get my best ideas. So 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm thinking if I go find some, this one, yeah, I got 4 done, 4 unflattened or opened up, and I got 2 different paints. The one you're on is kind of orange that I've been using at home, so they must have had a lot of that. But anyway, the lid of this is dirty. I'm gonna have to scrape that off. And it might be from DJ's work boot shoes because he just throws them in the back. Yeah, that's probably what it's from. Let me shake it up. This one's kind of like a purple. All right, that's enough. I got my scissors because I couldn't find my little, as many of these things that I have to open up the painting things. Oops, why? I better not mess up my scissors that my son just bought me. He bought me a whole pack, so there's several different sizes, but these are the only ones I bought out. I'm not using my keys, so I'm not trying to mess up nothing there. Okay, I can get it. So anyway, it says $4 on here, but I didn't pay anything. This is at the industrial center that I pick up the free paint from, and I just use whatever colors that they have. So I've been creating themes out of the color palettes that I get up, and they're really working because, oh, that's lavender. Look, y'all, can you see it? Oh, I got a whole free gallon of dark purple, and now I got a whole free gallon of lavender, and I've been making lavender with my dark purple and white. And so I'm looking at the battery strength. I only got 1 little bar left. Hopefully you can hear me. So anyway, I got lavender, y'all. Somebody wrote, Paul R loves Jay, Tara always and forever, for I can't help falling in love with you. That's what's on my table. So look at that. That's what I got. There's my tea holding down those, and this is the color that you guys are sitting on. I have 2 of these in a small, the little pint size. So now I got a whole freaking gallon. Am I happy? Yeah. There's another one. Let me see if I can zoom in and show y'all. Okay, maybe not. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? You're gonna see it in a sec, I think. Maybe not. The trees. The trees. The trees. Anyway, it was a pretty one. A whole bunch of them. They all kind of look the same. So maybe Boeing is testing out a new jet or something. I don't know. Yeah, they got the fence going around. They getting ready for Mayfest. I'm gonna be in Kansas City, but I'm gonna come back. I don't ever do this show because it costs around almost $500 to get in just to set up for, I think it's only a 3 or 4 day weekend. But yeah, I don't do that. I ain't got the money for it. And if I did, I just kind of think, no. All the dogs are getting into the little creek. They're so cute. She's got like 3 dogs over there. So cute. So cute. I want a dog, but I don't have the ability to take care of it. I definitely don't have the finances right now. But I will. And when I do, oh, this one has holes in it. Look at that, y'all. So I'm gonna still work with it. because I know me. If I have to create something that goes through one hole the other, it might be a really good one to hang up, because some of these boxes, they'll be all painted, put back together, and then hung up. So yeah, anyway, now that I got them all cut out, 6 of them, now I can start painting on them so they can start drying. Oh my god. Alright. Hi. I'm not talking to myself. But I am. It's camera. Like, people always think I'm crazy. But you know how it is. I have to include y'all. So, let me go ahead and get started. I'll do these last 2. Put this over there. Make sure my phone Demon Copperhead is ready. It says expiring soon. I only got 1 more day. I can do this in 66 hours. Yeah, because I'm going to go home tonight and probably listen to it before I go to bed. Last night I listened a little bit. That was a B before I went to bed. And, I mean, like, very small. And I was like, that's how I got from that 63% to the 68%. So it was just a small amount. And I'm sorry, but this heart, I hope I don't mess it up. Y'all can always come and paint over it. Okay. Just like I've done some painting on here too, but it's all painted over. Alright, y'all. I'm going to do the lavender obviously first, because that's the one that is open. You guys are sitting on the orange, yellow orange. Yeah, it's like a yellow orange. It's definitely not just plain orange. It's definitely not yellow. Move my paint over here a little bit closer. I freaking love this. But you know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pour this in here. Rinse my brushes, because I got a whole thing of water. So I'm going to pour it in here. So I don't have to keep dipping it in this big thing. Ooh. And then I can always just pour it back. And not to get it on the table. There we go. I'll be like, Miss Denise, you act like you did this before. Trying to be neat. Yeah, I still ain't got no paint on my floor. And I've been there a whole year. Now the other apartment, I didn't get any on the floor, but I did get some on the walls, which so minimal wasn't even funny. Now my apartment in Missouri, came home one day and the black was leaking and it got on my carpet. So he tried to charge me for that. First of all, no, because you need to take up that carpet anyway, because I done read about that kind of stuff and I know how long you had it in there. It wasn't like you remodeled like my apartment now. Remodeled. It wasn't like that. So anyway, y'all, I'm painting and talking and painting and talking. I thought I was gonna have a nice shut down. Y'all just paint in silence. What am I painting for? Somebody keeps asking why. Why am I doing these videos? Why? First of all, mind your business. And if you watch the videos, I done told you a million freaking times, but if I have to repeat my dang self, it's for my daughter. Hi, Tasha. No, she don't watch these videos right now. Maybe she do, maybe she don't. That ain't none of y'all's business. But when I'm gone, she'll have them. DJ will have them. Dante will have them. William will have them. So any of my children, if they want to see mommy and or miss her, I wish I would have had 1,000,001 videos of my mother. I miss her every day. I looked at her picture today. Every time I walk down the hall, every time I sit and have tea or coffee, every time I do, you know, she's right there. Picture of her in my bedroom. Right by my paintings, right by Martin Luther King, right by Sarah Vaughan. There's my mama. So I want my kids to be able to say that too. There's my mama. She at the park painting again by her lonesome because she ain't got no friends until she go home to Kansas and Missouri. Child, I can't wait. But at the same token, as soon as I get there, I'll be like, I want to go home. I want to go back to Texas. I need some peace and quiet. because this is my peaceful place. Not that Topeka and Kansas City are not peaceful, because I go to the bookstores there. One of my bookstores has folded in Kansas City, Missouri. Man, that's the book store that I first got my Dennis Cooper books. And I've since bought and read Dennis Cooper. Somebody asked me on this channel, have I read any more? I know I read I Wish, Guided, or not Guided, oh God, what is it called? Anyway, one of them that I owned. And I'm gonna stop talking because folks is walking around now. They coming this way. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and keep hiking. Ooh. Just got some on my skin. I'll be wanting to ask, because I'm silly. I'll ask somebody, you want to come over here and paint with me? So I can get this done and go on home. That's some cute dogs. Black folks walking in the park. I love to see it. Everybody's on their phones. Why is that? Oh, there's birds. They be coming around because they so spoiled. People be feeding them. I ain't feeding you nothing, Mr. Crow. Or whatever you are. Alright, this is as far as I got, so. And I got all those to do. Yeah. Nothing special, just doing the backgrounds. But I'm glad I'm doing the butterflies. And I had already started one at home in lavender, so. Perfection. Okay, so I'm on Target. And how many of the same color and same style do I want? I have 2 of the corn on the cob and the same background yellow color for the corn on the cob will be used for sunflowers. So I want at least 10 of each. 10 of each would be good. And how many is that going to be? Because I have the corn on the cob, ladybugs, ladybugs, bumblebees. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so currently what I actually have started are the corn on the cob, which I have 2 of. 8 more to go. I have the butterflies. Oh, the bee is trying to get my tea. Go on now. Go on. And then, so the lightning bugs, that's what I'm working on at home right now. And it has a blue background, like a teal blue. And then, let's see here. Lightning bugs, corn on the cob, butterflies. What else? Those are only 3 that I got going on right now. So that's 30 right there. That I'll need. And then I want the bumblebees and ladybugs. I wanted to do a green because I really love green, but I don't have the kind of green that I want. So I wanted to do grasshoppers, so I might be able to do that yellow color that I have, or the yellow orange color, and then just once I get the green, do the grasshoppers in green. Several different shades of green. So anyway, y'all, this one is almost done. Then I'm gonna set it off to the side over here. Need to make some room. Put my phone in my pocket. Yeah, I lock my doors, so ain't nothing in my ain't nothing in my car but my car. That's priceless. And my wood from my friend Alex. Oh God, I'm scared to put this. I think I shall. It's not gonna be moving my butt all around. I'm gonna put this lid on. And put it down here behind me. I was going to sit it right beside me, but I might hit it. I don't want that. Get my brushes over there, my scissors by y'all. Scooch this down. Yay, almost done with this one. And that way I can go ahead and work on 2 of them now. That's a lot of paint on this one, so I'm going to try to make it work. And the rest, I hope y'all having a good day. I really do. And that you're doing something or aiming for something that you love. I've been wanting to do art installation for a really long time. So if this is my first ever and last, just like years ago when being in a museum was my goal, and my second art show was a museum, and I've had 4 different times that I've been in a museum. Goal. Do I have a lot of clientele from the museum and art shows? I did have just the fact that somebody knew that I did that, and then when I'd be at an art show, they go, "Oh, you've been in a museum. Let me buy this. You're gonna blow up." I'm like, it's not the point. I hope you buy it because you like it, not because you think it's priceless and you're gonna get some money out of it. Don't be calling your boys over here. I ain't got no food for you. You know you don't smell that granola because it's in plastic. Oh, they spare me. Now he's talking to his friends. I can't. I got a whole gallon of paint. I can hit you in the head. Well, they are birds. They'll just fly away. Yo, the old lady sitting in the park painting. That's what I do. That's what I do. At my same table. That's what I do. Please don't. Sir. Please don't. You're scaring me. Alfred Hitchcock. No. I don't have nothing. I'm not. See, they over there in them trees over there. I can hear them answering back with that same call. I have nothing for you. He's eating something over there. Some human done left him. Now they bothering me. Anyway, this one is now all the way done. Done, almost. I'm getting the little parts that I missed. Like the corner parts. Gonna be. Alright. So this one can now sit here and dry while I work on the others. Yeah. You need to see the finished product, don't you? Yo. Dang. It's a piece of cardboard. I already showed you. I love y'all too. Hey Malik and Hemi. Hey Layla Levi Legend. London. And hey Jasmine. Hey Jasmine all the way in Florida. Hey Deshaun. Oh, somebody cussing. What? Oh, look like somebody talking to themselves. Maybe cussing on the phone. I don't know. Anyway, I'm doing the one with the holes in it because I am going to use it. Obvi. And I'm getting over. I painted a little bit over the heart. Oh, poor babies. Let me get one of these other things up under here so I can protect their little love and heart. I should put a little note beside it. Sorry about your love, but it's now lavender. At least it's colorful. It's hurtful now. Ooh. I feel like I got bit. I hope not. I'm not gonna scratch it. That's what I do know. Oh no. Thank you. He flew away. Oh no, he's over there, way over there now. Still eating something on the ground. I plan to sit out here until all these are done and dry, and then I'll put them in my car and maybe get some more. Because I'm trying to get this job done. It's all the big stuff I haven't even put together yet. And I gotta sew a whole quilt almost the size of a basketball court. Yeah, but I got until second weekend of July, so I know I can make it. I'm gonna have to put this, yeah, I had to put my on there. I'll just paint over and correct it when I get home. I felt like something hit my head. Something like that. So you could make your art studio outside at a park. That's what I've been doing for years. It's fun. Just get your prep work done. Don't come over here. Stay in that tree. So if I got 6, I can do 6 lavenders, and then I got 1 per lavender one at home. That's 7. I can get at least most of my butterfly backgrounds done. And then you guys are sitting on the yellow orange. I'm gonna need them at least 20. And I got 2 already done, so 18. Because remember, sunflowers and corn are on the same color. Loving it. Art installation. If you've ever seen an art installation, you've seen like chairs, tires, beds with whatever. Some people have it, it's just pictures all over the place. Whatever their story is that they need to tell, the artists that we need to tell, we're conveying in that art installation. So, oh, the doggies are gone. So, anyway, mine is going to be telling of the happier times of my childhood. Happy outside play. The things that we played with. I would like a red one with some crawdads and a creek on it, but I don't know about doing all that because this is a lot. And then I still have to do 4 huge dolls that are going to be taller than me, or at least as tall as I am, and I'm 5'7", so that's a lot. And then a lot of smaller dolls that will be playing games that I played when I was younger. Jacks, tetherball, dodgeball, things of that nature. So I would love the art installation to be in several places. So if you have a home for an install, like a community center, art gallery, community museum, big museum, little museum, whatever, and you need an art exhibit for your patrons, for your community, for customers, they can see Mama Said. Contact me at Denise D. Cooper on YouTube or Whitmore Reads, this channel. And I will get in contact with you, give you my number, we can talk about it, let me know what dates you want me to install, how long it will be exhibited in your city and town. It could be inside. Only way I can do an outside art exhibit is if you know it's not going to rain, because this is cardboard. But I do have other things, so like the wood, it'll rain on the wood, and it's also going to be treated. So I'm also going to have my tarps, my tents, so I can actually do some of the cardboard outside if it is a little gloomy. But if it's a little hazy and misty, but outside, yes, because I can put things in the boxes and the art to weigh it down. I'm a professional, and I can hire some help. My son, he'll help me. My grandkids, they can help me get things out. Tell them where to place it, and can direct them on how to set up an installation. I'm also wanting to do events with some of the more the black and white boxes that I'm doing. Yeah, I know. It's a lot. He was just looking, probably trying to figure out what I'm doing, although I am painting and it's easy to see what I'm doing. So I'm sure he's not wondering that much. And it's not a mystery. But as much as I like to talk to people sometimes, if you just get out and ask me, we can talk for hours. No, not really. Anyway, y'all, you might not even be able to hear me because I'm not speaking loud. Plus there's, you know, birds chirping, traffic. Yeah, they heard me. I'm over here by my dang book in my purse, so let me move this paint. I don't want to splatter it. And this color is so pretty. This is literally mixing it. So this is the paint that's just been sitting in my car because I've carried at least 5 of the gallons in. I got a lot that day, and because I was going to go to Kansas with it and paint, and I just don't know, y'all. It's just, I'm such a homebody that all I can think of is if I get real tired of it, I need to come home. Like, I always need an escape. Just whatever. But I will say, if I could afford to, which is what I was getting that job for, so hopefully they'll still be able to work with me and reschedule. This is a little drum. I'll put my water on top of that if it's making it come up a little bit. So put it on there like so. Carry some of this over here. I got the jams. I will have the boxes with people. The first one I ever did was the lady that was just kind of looking at the water like she's on a beach or something, and it's so freaking colorful. And I also will be, when I mail out my art tote bags, I'll be mailing them in a painted box. Okay? Yeah. So if you want one, you'll get 2 pieces of art. You get the tote bag and the painted box, which of course it will be taped up in clear tape, so you won't lose the painting, and you can keep it. Yes, and keep the full painting that's on the box. You won't want to throw it away. And the post office is gonna be like, wait a minute, hold up, what's going on? Tell them to get their own. Order one. Okay, my arm is hurting. And I'm gonna continue doing what I do. So this is how far I got with y'all. And all that running off at the mouth, that one's drying. This one is drying, and I'm working on this one because I had a lot of excess on this one, so I just scooted it over here. You see that little puddle? Yeah. Anyway, that's that on that. I'm at Trinity Park. This is Denise Diane. It is a beautiful freaking day. Gotta love it. And they're setting up for Mayfest. And there goes one of my favorite trees. Alright, y'all. I had a good time with y'all. Thank you for being here. Looking at my lips, looking at my lips, looking at my lips. Back. Did I have something in my mouth? What did I eat? Some popcorn? Okay, the phone is gone dead. Bye, y'all.